This is a demonstration of my blackjack strategy. Chair position isn't important. The number of players isn't important. I use two different shuffles from separate casinos. The casino I frequent and a shuffle I found on YouTube. Playing with 20 chips. Value of the chips isn't important for this strategy, but the value is $25 per chip. The bankroll is $500. The number of chips you have is more important than the chip's value. If I instead had $25 chips, then bankroll would be just $100 and winnings would be less. Each video will simulate between 1 and 5 players to demonstrate that the strategy isn't dependent upon the number of players or chair position. I'm live streaming only audio of the play, seeding the recorded playlist for full audio and video action. My blackjack strategies are only strategy. Any blackjack strategy except card counting can be defeated by the shuffle bot or house advantage. I really do consider card counting cheating, and I recommend my strategy so you can just have fun with the ups and downs of the wins and losses. Have fun with blackjack. We'll get started here. The bankroll will be $500 in green chips. The first hand is 3 chips, $75. The shoe is dirty, so I'm entering mid-shoe. There's going to be 2 players playing. The player has 3. The dealer has a bust card of 6. The player has 6. Since the player has 6 and the dealer has a strong bust card of 6, the player will double down and take 1 card. Doubles down, now has 10. So the player's playing with 10. And I'll simulate the second player. Just sometimes he'll bust, sometimes he won't. It's just going to be very variable. The dealer has 7 or 17. Soft 17 must hit. Not 19. The player loses. The player's into making big bets. He's going to put out $100. Probably stay at 100 for the rest of the shoe. Until he's broke, whichever comes first. The player has 2. The dealer shows a weak 7. The player has 12. The player needs to know if he can hit 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So he will hit it to attempt to improve it. 20 does so. 21. The dealer has 15. The dealer has 19. The player wins by 1 point. Gets a black chip. Player's feeling pretty confident about the shoe. Doubles up his bet, hoping to win 2 in a row. Player has an ace. Second player has an ace. Dealer shows a strong 2. Player has blackjack. Second player has 6 or 16. Dealer pays the blackjack. It's $200, so 2.5 times of $200 would be 300 bucks. Player wins 300 bucks on blackjack. The second player has 6 or 16. He now has 16. He will stay on 16. Dealer has 9. Dealer has 19. Player reduces his bet to $100, staying true to his strategy. He likes medium-sized bets on this shoe. Player has 10. Second player has 4. Dealer has 9. Player has 13. Second player has 14. The player is hitting 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And 13 is fairly easy to hit, so he will do so to improve it. Hitting 13 to improve. 14. We'll hit 14 for fun. 15. 15 is pretty hard to hit, so the player's going to stay and hope the dealer somehow busts with the 9, but I don't see that happening. Second player has 14. 24 too much. Dealer has 19, beating the player's $100 bet. The player still likes the shoe, makes a $200 bet. The player has 10. The second player has 10. The dealer has a 9. The player has blackjack 21. The second player has 18. Dealer pays the blackjack 300. Second player has 18, stays on 18. The dealer has 12. The dealer has 16. Dealer must hit. Dealer has 20. Player's a pretty big winner. He reduces his bet to $100, staying true to the strategy. Player has about $600 house money, make that $700, and $500 of it was the bankroll. So the player has about $450 profit. He's almost doubled his money. The player would go home at this point. I usually go home when I double my money. The shoe's paying pretty well, so he could potentially triple his money. So just for fun, we're going to say he goes all in with all of his money. We're just going to say the casino's going to allow it. The table minimum's usually $200, or table maximum's usually $200, but we're just going to say the casino's going to allow him to go all in, which they wouldn't. But anyway, the player has 5. The second player has a 10. The dealer shows a 10. The player shows 14. The second player has 20. The dealer checks the whole car for blackjack, nobody home. The player's gonna hit 14 to improve it. 24, player goes home broke. But that was just for fun.